Hey guys, it's Laura Godwin, your Scentsy Superstar Director. You know me, I'm all about the analogies, and today I want to chat with you a little bit about comparing getting your Scentsy business off to great success. I want to compare that to getting your body fit or toned or in shape and losing weight. And it's really an analogy that will help you. It's helped me a lot to set myself up and prepare for the kind of success and the results that I'm really after. So one of the first things that you have to decide whenever you're working on, getting your business off to a great start is you have to want to change your current situation. And I think it starts with this, pivotal moment. And for us, for the Godwin residents, it was realizing that we were in so much financial hardship and the credit card debt, and just it almost felt like we were at the bottom of a pit we didn't know how to get out of. And so, like if that is your wake-up call, then you've got to find it, you've got to own it, and you've got to let it inspire you to make a big change. So when you're wanting to lose weight, sometimes the same thing will happen. So you'll see a picture of yourself on social media and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I look like that. Or it may be, you may be like me. So this spring I couldn't get some of my favorite shorts to button, and it was such a wake-up call for me that I've got to make a change. And so whatever your change is, whatever your pivotal moment is, you've got to own it. You've got to let it drive and inspire you. Don't give up. Let it motivate you to make a difference. And so for some of you, your Scentsy journey may have started as a result of you just needing a social outlet. You need to focus on something bigger than you to, pour yourself into something that you can focus on and take your mind off of maybe other current situations you have going on, get you out of the house, get you more socially active, and that may be your pivotal moment. But whatever it is, you've got to take it, you've got to own it, and you've got to let it set you up for change. The next thing is you have to make a decision and a goal. And this is easier said than done sometimes. And so I want to talk a little bit more about some of the things that will kind of aid you in helping you make these decisions and goals. So the first thing to help you is you need to prepare to sacrifice. You need to prepare to sacrifice your wants, your time, your comfort zone. So just as if you woke up one day and realized that you had 10 pounds to lose, 15, 20, 50, then you would probably, get real about understanding that your wants would have to change. You want to stop and get the big ice cream, but you can't. And you want to order the Big Mac and French fries, but you'll take a salad instead. Your wants change. Your time changes, so you're no longer spending your extra hour sitting on the couch watching TV. You're on a treadmill, or you're walking at the park, or you joined a gym. Whatever it is for you, your time changes, what you spend your time doing. You're also preparing to sacrifice your comfort zone. And this is huge because this right here to me is where, the successful separate from the unsuccessful. And so the comfort zone is huge, right? So it may be terribly out of your comfort zone to take yourself to the gym and get in there with workout clothes that don't look as cool on you as they do the girl that's a size 4. And you may be sweating in front of people when you're like me and you don't want to sweat at all. You may be putting yourself in front of people and being very vulnerable in front of all these super workout people at the gym that just make you want to throat punch them because they're so stinking perfect looking. But you got out of your comfort zone. Why? Because, your pivotal moment is driving you. What you need out of this is driving you to get out of your comfort zone. So you've got to remember that in your Scentsy business, you're never going to become successful until you prepare to sacrifice some things. You need to sacrifice your wants. You're going to want to waste a whole bunch of time on Pinterest and Facebook, but you have a business to run. So you're going to reuse some of that time and really focus it. Even though your wants may be to just waste time, you're going to need to sacrifice to run your business. Your time is going to change. So maybe you used to spend a whole bunch of time doing a whole bunch of nothing, but now you have to be very intentional because you're trying to fit in a power hour every single day to run your Scentsy business successfully. Comfort zone. You have to prepare to sacrifice your comfort zone whenever you're wanting to get your business up and running. I tell my team all the time, man, sometimes you have to do the hard things to get great, amazing results. You have to make friends with that stranger behind you at the grocery store. You have to actually talk to your cashier and get to know them before they'll ever want to buy Scentsy from you. You'll have to get to know your neighbors. You may even have to kind of promote yourself on Facebook more than what you traditionally do. There are so many ways that by getting beyond your comfort zone, you're setting yourself up to get an amazing Scentsy shape in your Scentsy business. So another thing that you need to prepare to do is to prepare to not see immediate results. Just as if you went to the gym to set out to lose the 10 pounds or the 50. You're going to not be able to see immediate results in the mirror. You're not going to be able to leave that first day from working out and realize that, you've dropped a couple of sizes. You're not going to watch the inches fall off. You're not going to watch yourself get in shape just after 7 days. Your Scentsy business is no different. You're not going to see immediate results. And I think that's actually very comforting because it means that we're building for the future. And if we saw immediate results, we may not be seeing that growth in a year or two from now. And so I think it's very important that just as we would plant seeds expecting amazing results in the future, then we need to do the same thing in our Scentsy businesses, right? So another thing that can help you make decisions and set some of those goals in your, getting in shape, or trying to lose weight would be to find accountability partners, because no matter what we do, accountability partners make life easier for us. So whether it's going to church, if you go to church, those people that sit on the pews beside you, they're really accountability partners. They are the ones that you think of whenever you think, oh, well, gosh, I think I'm too tired to go. The cool thing about it is that when we align ourselves with other people that are on the same path as us, it inspires us. And they don't necessarily even have to be calling us every day and lighting a fire under us. It's something within us. We know they're out there doing the same things that we're supposed to be doing, and it helps us get out of bed and do what we know we should do every single day. Let me give you a real life example. So I've been trying to be more intentional about how I eat and how I exercise. And yeah, it all started because I couldn't get my shorts to button this spring. Totally being vulnerable there. But, I kind of was to a place where I was I was seeing some results. I've been working at it for months, but one of the things that I just kind of found myself just humdrum about it, and I almost was to the point where I was going to give up. In fact, I had been eating more meals and less meal replacement shakes, and I had been, skipping, trying to intentionally sweat and just trying to, I was giving up. And a couple of weeks ago, my very best friend in the world and her daughter and her husband came to stay with me for about 4 days. And I didn't even know she was on a diet. I didn't even know she was watching her weight or trying to get in shape or healthy. I had no clue. But it was so cool because she was actually the one that I feel got me back on my feet. She didn't even know she was inspiring me, but every time I saw her choose water instead of sweet tea, or I saw that she didn't eat the rice on her plate or whatever it was that she did, she had a meal replacement shake in the morning that was packed with protein and good stuff instead of, a bowl of cereal. I found myself getting like a renewed fire inside of me to really do the hard things. And she never said a word. She never became my coach or my mentor. Just knowing she was doing it has inspired me. And that's been weeks ago. And I really feel like it was that moment whenever I was at the weakest that I needed that outside inspiration. And she was that for me. And I didn't even know it was coming. So I want you to think about aligning yourself with some accountability partners. Hey, they don't even have to know that they're fulfilling that role in your life. It's just something that you know, and you try to watch them and let them inspire you. Find those people. It's very important that you keep inspired along your journey, whether you're talking about fitness or whether you're talking about getting your Scentsy business in shape. You've got to find accountability. So another thing that I want you to do, just as if you were getting yourself in shape or losing weight, you would want to set small goals and celebrate them. So what if you want to lose 25 pounds? Are you going to wait and ignore all of those amazing milestones along the way? No, that doesn't work. You've got to celebrate those small things. So when you lose your first 10 pounds or when you drop that first dress size, celebrate that. That is going to be what helps you get to the next milestone. And when you celebrate those small things, then the journey becomes a lot of fun. And that's the last thing on my little list, is to enjoy the journey. And what I find is in life, the ones that enjoy the journey are the ones that have the most long-term results or success. So for instance, do you know anybody that started out as maybe a really large person and they started losing weight and they really kind of got all these things under control and they became like this huge inspiration for so many others? But what you found was that they're still at that weight loss goal. Maybe they went on to be a fitness coach or to even sell fitness products, or, they became what they set out to be. They are living that dream every day. They didn't go back. They didn't yo-yo diet or whatever it is. What made the difference? Well, I think that every single thing they did along the way made the difference. I think it was all these little steps that we just talked about. And likewise, in Scentsy, I have found people that experience what I call flash success, and then they kind of, a year later, you find that they're not even giving Scentsy an hour a day. But then I've also met a ton of people that set out on their Scentsy journey with the same $99 starter kit, and yet they are superstar directors making six figures in a short amount of time. They're having the time of their life. They're still earning Scentsy trips. They're still, promoting directors under them and doing amazing things, having a dream job. And I can't help but say that one of the things that separate the two different people are the way that they enjoyed the journey, the way they celebrated the milestones, the way they surrounded themselves with people and aligned themselves with people that were on the same path, the way that they set small goals, the way that they prepared to sacrifice and didn't expect immediate results. These are the things that will help give you the power and the drive to do the hard things, and more than anything, to allow you to keep the results that you're getting now and to help you grow. So I hope that this inspires you. Working out and losing weight is something that I think we're all, maybe all of us, are familiar with. And so I hope that in your Scentsy business, you'll rethink doing the hard things and you'll rethink this journey, comparing it to working out or getting in shape and losing weight. And so let's enjoy the journey and let's do the hard things. Let's junk the comfort zone, and best of luck to you. Bye for now.